Gamers! Welcome back. Did not mean to make her bow, but you know, that works, honestly. Anyway. Why do I have a thing here? I don't know what that was for, but whatever. Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna start Durin's quest because apparently it's a 5-day quest, which is kind of stupid IMO, but it is what it is. What's this? Wait, can I swap to focused on this? Or am I gonna be stuck? I'm just gonna navigate to this, and we'll see how it goes.
Traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold? Alice? You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
This is Durin's quest, right?
It wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
Lameo. How about I didn't start the Hexenzirkel one? Wanted to do Durin's first. I almost should have just walked there from the other place. It was pretty much closer. Sure. Oh, okay. About Durin's past. After receiving a strange fairy tale book, you and Paimon arrived at a wondrous world named Sibulanka. There you experienced an adventure with your companions. Eventually, you discovered that the world was created based on a fairy tale written by Mage M. You also rescued a little dragon named Durin in that world. Mini Durin made friends with you, promising to aid you at some point in the future when you should need it. About Durin's past. The once yearly Windbloom Festival had come around again, and so you and Paimon set out together for Mondstadt once more. But strange things kept happening. First, you found the residents behaving weirdly. Then, Albedo was accused of murder. Concerned for your friend, the two of you accepted the invitation to join the investigation. After much investigative work, you uncovered the truth, and the culprit was none other than the dragon that fell onto the snowy mountains. Learning of Albedo's existence, the dragon, a fellow creature of Rhine Daughter, grew intensely jealous. It then began plotting in secret to destroy him. Together, you brought the immediate danger to an end, only to see an even greater threat surface. The Dragonspine Durin was about to revive and bring disaster to Mondstadt. Fortunately, Albedo was prepared with a plan, and your friend from the fairy tale world also arrived in Mondstadt to assist. In the end, though, through the combined efforts of you, Albedo, Durin, and the dragon bearing the same name, was reborn in the Fallen One's place, and the crisis was finally brought to an end. No way! Durin, what are you doing over here, bro? Why did you set the whole land on fire? Kinda seems like you're up to no good.
Oh, it's Durin!
Up, auto's on.
Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It
I
just
don't know.
feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
Oh, well, we weren't even near you when this happened.
It's all good. We've had worse.
Is the abyssal power inside you acting up?
Ah, no, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well,
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
so, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you.
Oh,
I've brought
Alice.
you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
Okay.
My mom.
You mean M?
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Open the book. Oh, flashbangs! The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
True.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same
Oh,
magic after
yes.
all.
That was a sick camera trick.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Simulanka 2.0.
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me.
Damn humble. Humble.
But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
It's the book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
I'm assuming that's a lore book. Not yet.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It's a wonderful book. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy.
Rip.
And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
That makes sense.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Real.
Oh,
Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you've strung us along like this.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending.
She's
The
so
rest
silly.
is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
So that's why we're here. Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish,
Reflections are
then we're in.
not working.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
Okay.
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind.
It's ink?
Infused with a
Okay.
little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book.
I like how she just
you'll need
literally breaks the fourth wall all the time. How very magical.
It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
It just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
And we're here to help.
With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
How will we find you?
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
Was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh?
Let's take a look at this book.
Alice mentioned
Sorry,
we should be on
I'm
the
massively
lookout for
distracted.
clues.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's the Monster Library.
Hey, you might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
Yeah,
I have
Monster!
a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go!
I like how the burning grass is just fine now. Oh, brother. I'm hoping that I can just enable focused experience mode on the other one. Yeah.
Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh?
If Lisa's gonna be.
Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It's been a while. Feels like we were here just yesterday. Been a while.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library?
There's
You
Lisa.
should know better than that.
So true.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now,
Screams.
Who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry,
Hello,
Miss Lisa.
horned cutie
I know
too,
you
it's
taught
crazy.
me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other. So I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
Is anyone even in this library, Lisa? So Lisa's been mentoring you?
Back when he first arrived here,
What's happened?
poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
It's true.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was
I just saw a
welcomed with
lore book I
open
never
arms.
grabbed.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
Oh.
Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this
Seriously?
library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
It's very possible.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Damn. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this that I apparently never grabbed. Official's Dictionary. Oh! Published! Editor's note. Know that both the Official Dictionary and the Official Dictionary I'm not even gonna try, bro. Have as their proper name that, as such, incorrect nomenclature during formal occasions such as literary award ceremonies should the text be so fortunate to win a prize, would be ill-suited, ill-considered, and quite frankly, ill-advised. Original text. Hark, I hear the searing winds of yesteryear that echo through the abyss of time, howling through that tower, forgotten in the torrent of causality. Translation, Storm Terror's Lair. New translation, hark, I hear the searing winds of yesteryear that echo through the abyss of time, howling through the tower, forgotten in the torrent of causality. Original text, an unforgivable sin, simply and irremissibly unforgivable. Translation, I am angry, but I shall forgive you. New translation, an unforgivable sin, simply and irremissibly unforgivable. Original text, in the name official von, I condemn thee unequivocally. I shan't forgive you this time. In the name official von, I condemn thee unequivocally. So the translation is Oz, and the new translation is literally just a copy. Is it not? Oh. Okay, anyway.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee.
Do not show
Hey,
Klee.
There's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious. Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one.
War Princess, is that what it
Let's
was?
hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all.
Experiment log number blank
An
blank blank.
experiment log? Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Sus. Dumpty Dumpty treasure trove.
Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa.
Lameo. Blank
Kinda
verses.
looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing? Let's see what Lisa makes of it.
Alright. Editor's note. No, that both. Wait, I already read this. What am I doing?
Well, did you manage to find them?
Experiment log number blank.
Huh. This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
For real.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them?
Second strongest spell in existence.
Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict
You're a horrible
instructions about
librarian.
it.
Why are all these books up?
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise. Well, did...
Blank verses.
Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer.
No, I didn't get to do the other
Oh,
two.
would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
I think
Not
she
really
is.
something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
All right, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
Wait, look!
Open. Birth.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity. Nor
Vessel
could
of
it fathom
calamity,
the
calamity
cruel
cannon.
fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet
Rear a
long
dragon
in
child.
thought, she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
I don't even know what either of these are.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a trace of palatial splendor.
There you go, that's what I
Then
chose, I guess.
She quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
That was the opening we just heard, right? Sounds like the story is about Durin.
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like the story even has its own narrator.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
We got exploration in the exploration game? No way.
Is that a hint?
Let's follow our suggestion for now.
Yeah, I agree.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second. All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexenzirkel. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Then, the witch must be Em! Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
I don't know what I'm
Look
observing.
at all these
Pile of books.
Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here. Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh,
Oh, no way.
this must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
It's the Durin origin story.
Is my story, isn't it?
Sure looks like it.
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
And how do we do that?
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
Burns the egg.
What?
Fries it.
You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For
Silvery
in countless
sprite.
tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Want to give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
After Durin releases his elemental skill binary form convergence and division, both his elemental skill and normal attack will be converted into special forms. Casting the special elemental skill transmutation confirmation of purity will turn his next elemental burst into principle of purity as the light shifts, manifesting his power in the form of the dragon of white flame. Casting the special normal attack transmutation denial of darkness will turn his next elemental burst into principle of darkness as the stars smolder, manifesting his power in the form of a dragon of dark decay. Whose flames the little dragon break out of its shell.
Thunder! The abyss is burning! Shadow!
Clearly, both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly. Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing.
Did that even work?
At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this, your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Awesome. Oh,
The waiting
flashbang.
witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life.
I like the Paimon Dodoko.
Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story after all. Or at least a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there'll be some clues in the following chapters.
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey! That's Alice's voice!
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works.
Okay.
By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book
Of
needs
course.
time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's
This
clues
are
won't show up
already-
right away.
Already the first
So,
unlock.
even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create.
Okay,
Have
so is
fun,
it gonna
Gary.
actually create like a
Ooh.
special area?
Oh, man!
That isn't just that.
Paimon was so ready to
Room?
knock this out in one go!
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back.
For real.
So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
That's funny, that's what my stomach's doing right now. That's why I'm eating some crackers. Guess now's as good a time as any.
Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the Good Hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Yep. All right, Hexenzirkel time.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Damn, Lisa.
If it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
Here for business, actually. Got him. Rejected.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us.
Anonymous benefactor.
Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say,
Banned
I'm
books, huh?
very relieved to see you here. I would treat
Forbidden
you to
knowledge?
some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway?
True.
And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
No, it's not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know...
The hell?
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexenzirkel made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life.
I love how
or
she
even
imitates the
tomorrow.
way people talk.
Preparation
It's
is
so
crucial.
funny.
So, I gathered the mages together to write this
The voice acting for
dictionary.
Alice
Of course,
is so
it
good,
had to be
man.
under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
It might be.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I see what's going on here.
Hey, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know?
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Tavad without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated
Alice made
all
an appearance
those
at every
other books
quest
to
to
the
this
library.
update. Oh.
Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in.
Excuse me.
We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Complete Witch's homework-related quests to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain characters' skills and constellation effects will also change. Each Witch's homework quest is focused on a specific character. Obtain the corresponding character, increase the level 70 to unlock the related quest. Talk to Lisa.
You finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
I get to ask about these books.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more... suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
More sus. More sus, she says. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how we're gonna do first. Maybe I'll just do them in order. So, looks like Venti first. Why does it say invite character? Oh. Wow, look at that, guys. I wonder which one I'm gonna pick. They're all C6. No way. Official the goat. They all get converted to 5 Stardust anyway because I don't have... or Star Glitter. I don't... Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, so it looks like it's Venti. Oh, I need these guys leveled up. Well, I know what we're doing. We'll level both of these guys up. I don't have Klee or Albedo, so... that's tough. But Venti first, I guess. Is great because I love good old Venti. He's the man. What the heck just happened? The hell? That was weird. That was extremely weird. Oh, Venti. Oh, there it is. I can't tell because it's blue, man. It blends in. This is a side quest. I really hope that this means we're gonna get more character buffs in the future. Because some could really use it. The older ones especially. Venti!
I'll take that as a yes then.
I'm so glad these are voiced too, man. Bro's talking to Istaroth. Venti?
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance?
A message? Actually,
There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary. That's what you were about to say, right?
yeah, the mage just wanted me to come see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary.
Damn.
The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature. So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party.
Barbeloth, she...
Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request. As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now.
Wait! Barbeloth was listening in just now? Paimon didn't notice a thing!
Well, she is a Hexenzirkel mage. They all have quite a few tricks up their sleeves.
Still, you noticed right away and even got her to leave us alone. Doesn't that make you the real master at cards here?
Kinda true.
Given the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits.
There
With
you go,
limits.
being all secretive again. Anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in that dictionary.
Yeah, she just told me to come here and wait.
You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
What is it? You can count on me.
Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later?
Huh? I mean, sure, but is that all you need me to do?
Yep, that's all. But don't worry, this isn't a performance to decide the fate of some consequential event. It's just a duet between friends. The last time I played this song, the howling gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind. But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to this music? Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier, playing alongside a trusty friend like you.
I'll play the best I can.
That's all I ask. Now, let's head to the performance venue. If we follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time. All right, let's get going. Just relax.
Oh my God,
let
what?
The winds lead the way.
I did not expect them to reuse the swimming mechanic thing. I thought we were just gonna use a glider and that was gonna be it. It's more fun this way, though.
No need to hold your breath. In and out. Easy does it. I let the birds know we would be coming, so we won't run into them.
I let the birds know we're coming. I don't think we were gonna run into any birds anyway, Venti, not gonna lie.
Don't worry. It's just a little ocean spray. You won't get soaked. Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in.
I see like a wind thing there.
We're almost there.
Is that always there, or just it's probably there now? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I'm so glad we're coming here, man. In a story context, not just exploration. This island's always been so curious to me.
Huh. This island looks kind of familiar.
This island, is it special?
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. That is, until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler.
Capital T.
This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You suddenly sound so serious, Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either.
Fret not, dear Paimon. The best stories always start with a bit of suspense and intrigue. I told you about this before, remember? About how I encountered Time at the Thousand Winds Temple and received some help? Well, it was because of Time's help that those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly. But forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow. So, after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
So we're here now to do what exactly? Play a song.
Shadows gather in the distance. I'm sure you felt it too. I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler of death, Renova, and what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain. And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared. It is the Animal Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead. But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down. Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies. That's why I chose to do it here. The place where I once offered an ode to time. Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music.
Wait, so is this place really that special? It sure doesn't look like it.
Damn. Chill, Paimon.
There's
There's
a
some ruins
tide
doesn't
that
mean it
ebbs and
wasn't.
flows, and a bunch of birds that come and go. It just seems normal.
Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see. Think of it like a ripe sunsetia. If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole in said peel will cause the fruit to rot, starting from that spot. Nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course, all things that lack time's favor will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, Traveler. So we could perform an ode to time
We actually do the
together.
rhythm game.
Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one.
I'm ready.
Great. Let's get started.
This is actually way more complex than I expected. Why is some of these backwards? Zelda. That's cool. They should do more of that, honestly. Oh, he's powered up now.
Looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage. But that's against concert rules, so let's usher them out.
The hell are the Abyss doing here? I mean, I guess there's...
And your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have you leave the premises.
Brace yourself.
Bro cooks now, bro.
All right, that should do it. That was an exquisite performance, Traveler. Thank you.
That power you unleashed just now.
Ah, don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No, think of it
Oops.
like
I'm gonna skip
tuning a
that.
musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, huh?
Oh, Paimon. How many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves, after all.
You know that's not what Paimon meant, Tone-Deaf Bard.
I have a feeling the wind is gonna be pretty strong today. We should head back to Mondstadt and tell people to hold on to their hats.
LaMayo. That's sick. I like that. Also, the Archons, like, they're slowly, like, saying something's amiss, something's coming. Like, not Zhongli, who was the other one? Oh, A. A said it. I think, I actually want to say that, Zhongli might have said it, too. Okay. So we're done with Ventis. Ventis was good. I liked that. Where are we? Oh, I need to open the book. That's what I need to do. Mona. I don't think I need focus experience, but I think I could just... We're going to her house. We're going to Mona's house.
Traveler Paimon, you're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to Nora by any chance? Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master. Yeah,
oh, the old
that's
hag.
hard, no? But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well. Why don't you just take a look first? Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Whoa! Letters just fell out of it. Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
I don't know about that.
Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
She's gonna die.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
Damn. On second thought, this seems kind of private.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there,
Yes.
open the second letter.
Yes. Let's go.
But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure.
We're
Is she
addressing the elephant
serious
in the
about
room.
Passing on her secret technique. Guess she really is getting old. You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar. Wait, you've heard of it?
We've been to it.
Yeah. It should be the same one we're thinking of. Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go. And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means... Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
She's a teleporter straight there.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing. So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria.
Indeed.
I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
I hope that when we open that someday that we... It's actually a
Let me
physical
see
part
here.
of the world and not...
Yep, it's this one.
not just a zone.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the Sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars.
I hope we get to see that.
This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
Oh shit.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing. Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes. Paimon's not even gonna try to make sense of it. So, what do you say, Mona? Are you gonna attempt it? Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present.
She's gonna see something but not tell us about it.
Stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial plains, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me!
She used her ult.
Did it work?
Uh-oh.
Ah! Monsters! How did that happen? No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you. The ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp
Yeah, she works in this team.
now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on. Shadows of fate.
Oh.
Off to the freeze! Manifest! Fate is a...
Fate is blah.
Phew! That's that! Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done, but I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it? You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I'd probably say that you probably couldn't do it.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
Savage.
What are you laughing at, you old hag? Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. Ha! I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
She just leaves it on the ground. Well, that cuts it off there, apparently. The old hag proceeds to brag for a further few thousand words. After sorting through the observation results, you all return to Mondstadt. I keep doing that. Sure. Alan Smithy, the author official.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, Catherine.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Jessica are here too!
They're just here.
What a coincidence! All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural that those who seek light should cross paths in the realm of dawn.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both. And I feel the same. It's been quite a while, Traveler and Paimon.
It has.
You're here
It's
just
actually been
in
a long
time.
time.
Yai Publishing House has a commission
Although
for
we
you,
saw her in an
traveler.
anecdote, so that's a lie.
An editor is here to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the Guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? Surely you don't mean...
She broke character. Amy moment.
Is this author really that important? What if we weren't here? Or if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Okay.
Hold on. I mean, halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world, but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation. Nay, you step forth onto the path of the Immanakreich.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Wow, you seem really jazzed about this commission, official. Do you have some kind of insider information?
You're welcome to come along either way.
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor then.
He wasn't far at all. I guess that is Good Hunter.
Alright, let's see who lucked out and got this free trip to Mondstadt. Wait, you're Shing. Oh, Genu's editor, Onodera.
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past.
Small world.
I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai, with which I'd like your help, should you be willing. Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertalang.
Mein Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl, and that she is most pleased to meet you.
This is Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer, and she's here to help.
That's right, this is official.
Yeah. I, kinda got that.
She's
the
actually
first time.
Amy, though. Come on now.
Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say she...
Oh, I see. I completely concur, my lady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
You understood
Of course he
Fischl
did.
language before Oz could even finish translating.
An editor is not to be underestimated.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then. Now, have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing
Mr.
the legend of
Nine.
the Shattered Halberd.
9? Destiny
Flowers.
reference?
What was that, Mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving, the Prinzessin and her immer Nachtreich's resplendence might
Bro's
yet compel
reverse
them to leave.
translating.
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from Nodcry asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
So ask the Adventurers Guild or a local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple to Paimon.
Damn.
It's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine. What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from. He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over Teyvat. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Well, we'll need to investigate Mr. Nine's identity, that's for sure. We did a bit of digging ourselves, and we realized that ever since completing the Shattered Halberd series, Mr. Nine's handwriting began to change.
Oh,
His
sounds like the same
initial
person.
editor has decided to retire to focus on his own writing. And he didn't have much to add either.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin de Vertelung, to endure unchanging in her Immanakreich. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
Mein Fräulein means to say that...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of The Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Aw, man! Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this. Wait, you didn't need Oz to translate this time either, Onodera.
Editors are something else. Oz is out of a job.
Osvaldo Hafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
No such Henry exists, mein Fräulein. I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein Fräulein.
Isn't that interesting? Well, in the end, our only takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Qingse Village in Liyue.
Huh. Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then?
Jinxa Village. I love that place.
If we're talking authors from Qingse Village specifically...
Chong the Ninth.
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Chong the Ninth? Ah, I've heard of him. He won a Best New Author award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
Mr. Onodera, if you please.
Wait, Oz? It's great that you trust Onodera and all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mine Princessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author. And he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
I mean, I don't think it's subtle. Chong the Ninth, Mr. Nine, like, come on, man. What did I tell you? Editors, am I right? Bruh.
Yeah.
That's all Lumine has contributed to this
Either way, I
conversation.
appreciate the help. I'm counting on you.
Alright, so to Chingsa Village, yeah? I love Chingsa Village. Oops, went too far. Love Chingsa Village. When I used to do like the news videos and stuff for this game, I would come to Chingsa Village and I'd set up and play. I love the music here too. I think this is one of the places actually that I stood right here above all the fields. And we did a thing. The good old days. Game's magical, man. Albozo.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either. Shall we wait?
Seems like that's all we can do.
Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nodcry? Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
I see a music disc.
Without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr. Nine, then... Okay, let's do it.
Damn, breaking and entering.
Just seems like a bunch of ordinary stuff.
Nay, I, the Prinzessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Ever does it flow toward the shores of truth.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she thinks this is a clue.
Cut down tree. Or bamboo.
Wait! It looks like the soil's been overturned. Oh no. Did some kind of overzealous fan have buried him in here?
That would be crazy.
Maybe we should call him Millilith. What do you think, Traveler?
It's all right, Paimon. Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
Alright, let's see what's buried here in any case. You dig up the ground. Inside, you find a large bag of Mora and a check from the Northland Bank. Suddenly, a voice comes out of nowhere, and without thinking, you stuff the items into your pocket.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith.
Chang the Nine! You're not dead! Or kidnapped!
What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the Guhua clan. Yes, I remember. I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands, though. What are you doing digging around my house?
Oh, well, actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. Nine.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No. If I were Mr. Nine, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission's never even been selected. The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind
Archetype,
of
not
critique I
archetype.
get. Even opening with a plot twist or disguising your hero as a fool is falling out of fashion. Modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. Nine's works.
Good point.
Besides, if I were Mr. Nine, I would have come clean the minute First Apprentice of Guhua won that award. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Yeah, and when we were here with Shinjo that one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd a lot. If you were the one who wrote it, that'd be like Jean complimenting herself for being a good knight. It just doesn't add up.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr.
We just
Nine
stole his
we're
money,
looking
though.
for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature. The same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. Nine.
Really?
And it appears I can track them.
Hey, that's perfect. Once we head to Nokrai, you should be able to find Mr.
So I
Nine,
wonder
no
if since
problem then.
Oz is a creature of Fischl's
What were you doing
creation,
before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of manuscript
he has connection
paper,
to
so I went
anything
to
that
buy
Mr.
some.
Nine wrote.
I'm particular about that kind of thing. Creation of literature demands the highest quality.
Ah, no wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Well, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
We need to give him his
I'm
money
not
back.
quite sure what I did, but you're welcome, I suppose.
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dream dust sedimented in the Immenachreich.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... I mean, mein Fräulein offers her thanks.
Isn't good? Damn. She about to roast his ass? We took his money.
It should be up ahead.
What the heck?
Did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't seem right here.
Oh, we're in Nokrai now. I'm like, what
And
the heck?
it
What are they
bears
doing
the
here?
same signature I sensed before.
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night.
Unleash!
Sealy.
Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way. Let's follow.
Isn't that what Sealies do? Be real here.
What are you doing here?
Nicole?
That voice. It's Nicole. Also, that should be our line. We were looking for Mr. Nine and our search led us here, but now it seems we've found you instead.
You tell Nicole and the Sealy about Yai Publishing House's commission.
I see. Well, Mr. Nine is right here.
The Sealy?
Hello.
What bizarre demarung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing. In
She broke
truth,
character again.
I too aspire to be an author, but I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison, and as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Sealy friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. Nine. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Also, is that freaking
Come
mem,
now,
Cyrene?
It was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech.
Yeah.
And anyway,
An angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
So you, what, possessed people? Is that kind of intrusive?
True.
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping. As
Is
long
that
as the
even worse?
person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
Yeah, that sounds very automatic.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having?
Nicole sent me to monitor the situation and not cry. And it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help.
That's definitely
I don't
them.
have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
As for your friend over here? Well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of
This
life.
one's way longer than the other ones.
What it describes isn't
Not that I'm
made
complaining,
up
but-
per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novels to create me?
It was more like 70% made up, 30% true.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books.
You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in Nodcry are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that when you return.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years.
Wait, what do you use the Mora for?
I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do. Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the Immer Nachtreich.
I will.
That was the stash.
I absolutely will.
Baby.
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when
Why
all things
is
shine.
Oz reverse translating?
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, it seems you've already found my greatest treasure.
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Shouldn't it be Chong the Ninth?
Absolutely not.
As you're saying your goodbyes, you begin the return journey. And
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write this particular essay?
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine really admires your work, so he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine actually worked? I can't believe it!
Of course, for Chang the Ninth, wealth pales in comparison to his craft. The matter of Mora is swiftly forgotten as he puts pen back to paper. Thus, you continue on back to Mondstadt. Bro got the credit he deserved, kind of. He got it monetarily, anyway. Possession moment. So wait, what did they get enhancements for? Mona will become a Hexenzirkel character when the party includes at least 2 Hexenzirkel. Okay. Hexenzirkel right. When Mona's normal attacks or charge attacks hit the opponent, she gains 1 stack of Astral Glow of Mercury for 8 seconds. Max 3 stacks. This effect can grant at most 1 stack every 0.1 seconds. When other party members trigger a vaporized reaction on an enemy, all Astral Glow of Mercury stacks are consumed. Each stack consumed increases the damage of that vaporized reaction by 5%. Additionally, when Mona's normal attacks or charge attacks hit an opponent, the enemy's omen duration is extended by 2 seconds. This effect can trigger at most every 0.5 seconds and can extend the omen by up to 8 seconds by this method. I don't know what it upgraded here. Or is this the... Added this. Additionally, when your outfield party members trigger the above effect, the damage bonus to the above hydro-related elemental reactions is enhanced to 160% of its original effect. If a monster charge attack effect can only occur every 5 seconds, when a monster charge attack hits an opponent, all nearby members of their elemental mastery increased by 80 for 12 seconds. Okay, I see. I haven't unlocked this yet. But it can increase their crit damage. That's kind of nice. Venti. Well, the storm I created by the elemental burst, Wind's Gale Ode is active for 4 seconds after a nearby active character triggers a swirl reaction. That character's damage is increased by 50%. And Venti's Storm Eye deals 135% of its original damage. Damn. It's different. X-Ray, Secret Right. While the Storm Eye created by the Elemental Burst Wind's Brand Ode is active, Venti will gain additional buff effects. Venti's normal attacks will be converted into enemy-piercing Wind Sunder arrows and deal even more animo damage to opponents along the path. When Venti's normal attacks hit opponents, Storm Eye's duration is increased by 1 second and its cooldown is increased by 0.5 seconds. That can be triggered once every 0.1 second. And up to 2 times after use of the Elemental Burst Wind's Grand Ode. Okay. Sucrose. I think she has a new VA now, actually. This will be interesting. Let's see how different she sounds.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order. As for the potion I need to make...
Doesn't sound like the English VA very much, but...
Paimon, what brings you here?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it fits her.
Task. We wanted to see if you could use some extra hands.
My task? Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one from the
I like
Hexenzirkel?
Kuchings. Kuchings is still such a bad recast in my opinion.
The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
But what's this task exactly?
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of Botanical Augmentation Reagent Type 4, Iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt. But I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes. I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do.
Let us help. Perhaps we could try adding a little essence of Paimon.
Well, that's why we're helping out. Paimon is not an ingredient.
Emergency food. They haven't used emergency food in a while.
It's just, I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
No, we are not trying that. Just show us the original.
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
We've got this! Let's go!
Eye of the Storm.
Tackle the Eye of the Storm
One of the
first.
least used enemies ever. Well, I feel like this is the second time we've seen one in front of the Windrise tree. Vanessa. Vanessa tree.
A little movement! Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Alright, that's the first ingredient done!
Wow, you 2 work fast. That step usually takes me forever.
Can girl even damage that?
We can get the spring water down there.
Can Sucrose even damage the Eye of the Storm? She'd have to have that specific catalyst that does physical damage every once in a while.
The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes, let's head back. All right, the ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
what?
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean. I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so...
That's no problem at all.
Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too. So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Yep, let's go. Place the ingredients and cover more area to increase the tuning rate for this concoction. When the tuning rate reaches 100% or higher, you can concoct the potion and receive the finished product. Dang, they're reusing this? This was an event, I'm pretty sure. Each time you concoct a potion, there will be squares on which ingredients may be stacked within the cauldron. With Sucrose's help, you could stack ingredients up to 5 squares when concocting a potion. Each ingredient has a different tendency, which affects the overall tendency of the finished product. Craft the specified potion to complete the assignment. Strength 3 absorption. Structural strengthening. I don't even know. I forgot what this means. Let's just use all of them. Man, so close. Or does that work? Oh, because I have 5 stackable slots. Never mind, that's super easy. If I just stack those on top of each other, well, that was easy.
That's it. Your execution was perfect.
Really?
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition.
Better scientist than sucrose herself. Sucrose extracts some of the potion and uses a device to examine its components.
Like I said, flawless execution. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Bruh.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results identical?
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place. Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
Go to Dragon Spine.
Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film.
Alright, we poured the growth serum on the flowers.
Is it gonna turn into a whopper flower?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger.
That's actually gonna turn into a Regisvine, isn't it?
Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits. It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable.
So failure is also a viable result.
Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting. Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
Okay, it's just a whopper flower.
Careful! It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
We can talk about this later. Let's get rid of it first.
Oh.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 63.
It's not just a whopper flower.
Off to the freezer.
Unique enemy just for this? I swear they've never used this before, have they?
Let the world come alive. The pinnacle of excellence. Absorption test. Stand clear.
It's shrinking.
Phew, we did it. Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower. But, was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle. but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment worked.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor. I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower. There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
Did we try using that growth serum on Paimon?
Yes, think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger!
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some, you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet. So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
I will love that.
You get it!
Okay, so now we need to level up the other characters that I have. Razor and Durin. Hopefully the materials are easy to get that I need for them. Yeah. Yeah, well, we at least have enough berries. Okay. Electrohypostasis. I don't think I fought this thing since probably 1.x days. This team should be fine for it, I think. In theory. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see.
A little elusive! Unleash! Keep going. A dash of frost! Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
All we needed was that much. Oh, we need 3 more and a purple crystal.
Shower me with praise! A little elusive! Unleash! Am I still
Oops.
weak?
Give me, I think it's gonna give me 3 minimum, right? Oh my god, and it gave me this too. That's clutch. That's actually clutch. I didn't even have to go back to craft. Alright, Razor. I think I should probably build this guy, honestly. think he's really good now, supposedly. The buffs. I don't even know what weapon I would give him, though, out of what I have. Honestly, I'm kind of lacking in claymores. He probably has a good 4-star option. Generally surprised I haven't got like a wolf's gravestone or something yet. Razor. Drifter? Can't believe I've heard his voice more than once in the last 24 hours. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, they added wolves! The wolf in them, no way! Dude, that's sick. They gonna attack me? Friends? I'm curious. Nope. I haven't fought Boreas in a hot minute.
Hey! Isn't that Razor over there with... Whoa! The Grey Wolf King of the North! Wonder what they're talking about. Razor!
Razor, razor, razor.
Familiar scent. Ah, you two. You have been good?
Yep, we're doing great. Oh, but what happened to Boreas, Razor? We saw you talking just now. Is it a secret?
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolf Lord.
A hunt? Oh, is that Razor's task? Are the wolves out of food? Is that why you're going on a hunt?
Give me some beast traps. The forest birds have grown big enough.
No, this hunt is not for food. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took. Getting stronger. We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
Oh, so did Boreas agree? Paimon remembers last time he said something like, Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Razor. Paimon didn't mean to dig that up again.
It's okay. I know Lupacall means no harm. Besides, teacher taught me how to talk to Wolf Lord.
Lisa taught you how to talk to him? Oh, like she told you what to say? So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Yes. Words were hard, but
Words
I
are
did
hard,
it.
real.
Ha! So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella. That's super impressive, Razor.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world. Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world problem. And Wolf Lord agreed. But because of that, other wolves won't join. This war is between me and Dark Wolf Pack.
Then count us in too. Those awful
Good.
Rift Hounds have been getting on our nerves.
The main story
for a
was
while.
good, and now I'm doing like side stories that are also
Thank you.
pretty interesting.
Help makes for easy
You hear
hunt.
Drifter? This is Drifter right here.
Speaking of,
He's been turned into a wolf man.
We set trap. Chase dark wolves here. Into trap.
Have! Bring a sword!
Wolf Lord pinned them down, and we finish hunt. Tell me when ready.
How goes it, Brad?
We start hunt.
Let's do this. Does Drifter look a little different to you? Hey, I mean, he's got gray hair in game now, so. It's okay, Razor's about to summon his stand. Lameo. Damn, he hella weak right now. I want his powered up stuff.
Yoo-hoo! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
I want his buff. Give me his buff. Apparently he's broken now. His buff.
Why are Lupical here?
Wait.
That was close. Good thing the wolves were there to help.
Oh, you missed it? It happened in Edge of Fate. When he went to go to the black hole, it aged him like crazy. It literally happened in the campaign. You can watch it happen. An Edge of Fate. I'll find it for you even. Right here. Pretty sure it's right here, anyway. Oh yeah, my Firefox browser is broken.
Not every day you.
He ages like his hair is turning gray. I don't know if it shows it more later, but you can also see it after the campaign. He's all grayed up. It was kind of hard to tell on the lighting, but yeah. I think that's how black holes work. I don't actually know. I'm not gonna say I know because I don't, but I'm thinking it's like time accelerates basically. So I think it's basically saying time accelerated so fast when he was in that black hole that he aged like crazy. Yeah, he's an old man now.
They intercepted those rift hounds for us and even drove them away.
Evanescence is gonna be at the Game Awards apparently.
Isn't
Interesting.
Wolf problem.
You're doing this to help your Lupical, right? Well, they want you to be safe too. Paimon bets they went to the Wolf King and said, "Listen here, this isn't just our Lupical's problem. This is the world's problem." And then rushed over to help.
Lupical is Lupical.
Lupical is Lupical.
I am human, but I do not need to be wolf to be Lupical. I just want to help them.
Yeah, I don't blame you for missing it, because I didn't really realize it until I took a better look at him. I think I went to the tower, actually, and I went to Gambit. To the Gambit thing, and I was like, hold up, he is way grayer. And it's like, I thought he had gray hair at the end of the campaign, but I wasn't too sure. I thought it was just the lighting of Kepler. But no, he's got gray hair now. I mean, it's especially, you could especially see it in the new campaign.
Well said, Razor.
Maybe Lupus Boreas agreed to let the pack help. Because he knows your heart.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on. Let's go kick some Rifthound butt.
Yeah. I don't even remember why I went down there. To be honest, I haven't played Gambit since Age of Fate came out. I'm still hoping they'll revamp Gambit. That's probably cope.
Strike a pose. A dash of frosting. A burst of flavor.
Fuck them all up.
Manifest.
Look, the rest of the Rifthounds are just up ahead. Get ready.
For Lupacall.
You don't stand a chance, Rifthounds. Not against this team, anyway.
Cryo incarnate.
Like, I'm not even using Razor because he's not strong. Yes. But he will be. After this quest.
We did it!
Thank you for helping. I thought protecting Lupacall was up to me.
Yeah, that's the thing. They could just put it in the portal and I think people would play it. Especially with the new portal, like, changes. Man. I like how the bonus engrams if you're in a party can shift. I think that's cool too.
But Lupacall also...
We're here because we care about you, just like you do us. That's what makes us Lupacall, right?
Right. We are Lupacall forever.
Have you been playing the new expansion?
And now, there won't be any more intruders in Wolvendom.
No. Dark Wolf Pack, rip open sky. They could come again. But me and Lupacall will hunt them down, no matter what.
Don't forget about us now.
Yeah! If you ever need help, just say the word. We're here for you.
I appreciate it. They call for me.
Sounds like they want to make sure you're safe.
Then I should go. Thank you for the help.
Don't mention it. That's what Lupacall is for. With Wolvendom safe for now, Razor bids you farewell and heads into the forest. Amid the dense foliage, you notice several pairs of eyes regarding him with warmth to welcome him home. Okay, now we need to go level up Durin real quick. What does Durin need? I think I just need boss mats for Durin. That shouldn't be too bad. Like, not electric. Pyro. Durin. What the heck? Where is he? There he is. Yes, I literally just need 2 boss materials. Oh, the New Zealand trick. I know exactly what you're talking about. And there we go. Durin. Damn it, no, just use the freaking filter, Tabor. Now we can do the final one that I can do anyway, because I don't have Albedo or Klee. Oh wait, recommended quest. I haven't completed it, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Like, it's just trying to warn me that it might be occupied, but that's okay because I could just focus experience mode. I'm assuming it's gonna be completely unrelated to his main quest, so hopefully it doesn't spoil me, but it does, oh well. Destiny calls. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Exactly. Yeah, that's a real Thanos line. That is Thanos, right? No, wait. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's Thanos, for sure.
Hey, Durin! So this is where you've been.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. What are you doing here?
The real question is, what are you doing cooped up in here reading a book?
It's literally Destiny. For some reason I thought it was something else.
There, you know?
That's funny.
Oh, well, ever since I've had more chances to interact with the people of Mondstadt, I've been having trouble telling when people are joking. For example, I saw a beautiful flower the last time I was at the florist, so I told the shopkeeper, and she said,
oh, he's already got the skin change.
if you like these weeds so much, you should add some mint and sweet flowers and make it a bouquet.
Hopefully it doesn't spoil anything.
So I did as she said. And when I showed her the finished bouquet, she gave me a frankly terrifying look.
You have a unique perspective, Durin.
Later, Albedo opined that this happened because I have trouble understanding the meaning behind words. So after I learned the Mondstadt script, he told me I could come here and read. I was born from a storybook, so I felt that these books might be able to teach me more about the rules of this world. And, well, I guess
I was just talking about the game all along. So true.
Did you guys need something?
Friends do often drop by just to say hi, Durin. So we're here at the Hexenzirkel's behest.
Oh, I see. That's another rule learned, then.
Yep. That said, we did have business we needed to discuss, right? Yeah, we have a message to pass along from Rhindaughter.
Oh, it's from Aunt Rhindaughter?
Are you okay?
No, I'm just surprised. Rhindaughter is my mom's friend, and the mother of the dragon that once existed in my stead. I supplanted him, took the fate that should have been his. So if she dislikes me, well, I'm not sure what I'd do.
I don't think she holds it against you. Either way, you have us.
Yeah, we're here for you. But seriously, Paimon doesn't think it's anything bad.
That does make me feel better. Well, I guess I should open it.
Where are we?
Ah!
Stupid dictionary.
We're an imaginary theater.
Place again?
My mom's scent. I sense it here.
Whoa! Here comes a strange cat.
What the heck? Rhindaughter? Question mark? Well, this is familiar.
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf.
No.
Hen.
This is the first time we're meeting, so I'm not sure how to address you. But since you're Hem's child, I suppose I'll stick with Mini Durin. Though you appear smaller than the Durin that came before you, that same strength flows through your veins, not a drop less. He was a child of Humus, an incomplete creation. Thus, he lacked the will to control his own strength. Yet this power was beyond what he could withstand, and so it twisted him, consumed him, thus sealing his ultimate fate. Albedo claims that you have transcended this tainted blood, becoming a being much like himself. That is his opinion. I remain unconvinced.
Damn.
I trust only the facts, only that which I see for myself. So take this chance, child of M. Prove yourself to me.
Where did all these monsters come from?
Is this the proof
I don't know how to play this character at all.
Very well. I'll show you what I can do.
That is an outfield pyro application. Unfortunately, this is an ice team.
The power within me is surging. This is getting easier.
Lameo. Okay.
The pinnacle of excellence.
Looks like Albedo wasn't mistaken after all.
Next time, maybe don't ambush us with a bunch of monsters just to prove a point.
Oh.
Still, I do feel like I can control my power more freely now that we've defeated them.
After hearing about you, I prepared a technique that would seal the dark power in your blood. I had planned to take this opportunity to pass it on to you. Of course, using it comes with a price. While it would maintain your existence in Tevat, it would also weaken your connection to this world. And you are M's child, when all is said and done. How could I allow that uncontrolled power to send you down the same path as the child who came before you? But seeing you now, it appears my concerns were misplaced. M was a terrific mother, and a far more capable one than I.
Damn.
And I must admit, I'm rather curious to see how far you can go. How will you, an alchemical being truly integrated with this world, find your place in human society? I've never conducted an experiment like this before. As such, you may yet hold the key to some unexpected answers.
Hey! You got one thing wrong there. Durin's not an experiment. He's our friend.
I'm not sure I understand, but I appreciate your kindness, Aunt Rhine-daughter.
And that's all Master Rhine-daughter has to say.
Could we at least get a self-introduction at least?
Yeah,
Who are you?
we're used to talking cats at this point, but one that can imitate someone else's voice? That's a first.
No, like
I don't see how that's
vessel.
important, but if you must know,
Sebas?
I am Sebas, a simple butler. You're friends of Albedo, yes? Strictly speaking, I am his elder. So make no mistake, I am no ordinary cat. In fact, from a biological standpoint, I am no cat at all, but rather an alchemical being. You wouldn't consider yourself a specter simply because you float in the air like one, surely.
A specter? What are you trying to say, mister?
I'm on the specter.
I know. Sabas is implying that you are...
Maybe you don't finish that thought, Durin.
What thought? Hey!
Oh, and considering how Master Rhine-daughter's message ended, I suppose this technique is useless now. I'll just destroy it. Few and far between are the people that can make her reconsider. Quite the impressive feat, young man. With that done, I'll be going now. I have another message to pass along. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime.
I think we did it. Unfortunately, we don't have the other two characters, so we can't experience the thing, which sucks ass, but whatever. Whatever. I have all these freaking things. Crazy, bro. Alright. That's all I really wanted to do in Genshin, I think. Because we can't do this, because they decided to time lock it. That's not even time locked, it's freaking day locked. Like, bruh. So I don't know if I'm gonna do this quest on stream or not, because then I have to do 5 separate streams for this quest, which is ridiculous. Maybe I'll still record it, just in case there's like a cutscene that I want to react to, but I don't know, man. Not a big fan of that. Hopefully they don't do that again. But yeah. Maybe I'll stream some Destiny here shortly. I'm not sure yet. I'm at least gonna play Destiny. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. You want to play more of that game. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all later.